So again, this isn't following question by question. This was an older form of the test, and I tweaked it a little bit for you guys. What we're going to do now is go through the next part A for the next part. And again, you guys need to do part B when you're done watching me with part A and you copy all the work down into your Relearn packet. Then you can do part B, and don't do part C until I check and make sure that part B is done. All right, so here we are. We're going to go through these 4 questions that all involve order of operations, and hopefully if there's something you're misunderstanding, we can straighten this out. On the test, I thought that we did a pretty solid job for the most part going through here. So, all right, number 1 has 2 operations. There's a subtract and there is a multiplication. Remember, the order of operations is PEMDAS. Please excuse my dead Aunt Sally. Now, P stands for parentheses. E stands for exponents. So I always look for parentheses first. Is there one in this problem? No. Then I look for exponents. There are none. The next thing I look for is multiplying or dividing, going left to right, and I do see a multiplication right here. So I have to do 4 times 5, and I get 8, and then 4 times 5 is 20. And then last, I do the addition and the subtraction. So now, how do I do this? This is a positive 8 and a negative 20. Now, if I list out 8 positives and 20 negatives, 8 of the positives will kill out 8 of the negatives. So altogether, I have negative 12. Okay, positive 8, negative 20, negative 12. Now, number 2, you'll notice I do have parentheses. So I'm going to ignore the 7 for a moment, and I'm only going to work on 3 plus 3 squared. Now, within that parentheses, I have an addition and an exponent, and clearly, in PEMDAS, the exponent comes before the addition. So 3 squared is 9, because 3 squared means 3 times 3. So now I've got 7 times, 3 plus 9. Now I still have to do the parentheses because of the P here. 3 plus 9 is 12. So now I have to do 7 times 12. And you can do some scratch work on the side. That is 84. Okay? So we have the first one done, we have the second one done. Again, I thought we did pretty well on these. Now, number 3, maybe not quite as well. Here we have an addition, we have a division, we have a subtraction, we have a multiplication. And I want you to notice that multiply and divide are between 2 slashes here. That's because multiplying and dividing are of equal priority. It's like dealing with mom and dad. It doesn't matter who you go to first. If you go to dad first, he tells you to do something, you got to do it. M and D, mom and dad, multiply, divide. If you go to mom first, M, and you ask her and she says no, you got to do whatever mom says. If mom says no and you go see dad, there's going to be a big problem. So this is going to be 5 plus 9 minus, and then 2 times 5 is 10. I'll be right back. My phone's ringing. So just hang tough there. Hello? Hey, what's up? Yes. Yes. Yeah, we're going to watch videos until like a little after 4, then we're going to go out and shoot. All right? Yep, we're good. Thanks, bye. Okay, sorry about that. That was just a phone call from Mrs. Antos. Now, let's just go back here and double check this, okay? I don't want to lose track. I apologize for the delay. First, I have to do my division, which is right here. It's 18 divided by 18 divided by 2, which is 9. Then it's minus, and I really should just put 2 times 5 here. I shouldn't do the times first. So then now I have a times, which is more important. Multiplication is higher in priority than adding and subtracting. So I have 5 plus 9 minus, and 2 times 5 is 10. Now I have addition and subtraction only, so I just go left to right. 5 plus 9 is 14, and 14 minus 10 is 4. Okay? All right, so continuing to work the order of operations, look at the next one. I have a multiplication, a subtraction, and a exponent squared. Which of those do you think is the most important thing? I hope that you said squared, because 5 squared, exponent, is more important than multiplying and subtracting. So I get 12 times 3 minus, now 5 squared is 25. Now I have to do my multiplication because it is of a higher priority than the subtraction. Remember, multiply and divide right here is before adding and subtracting. So 36 minus 25, because 12 times 3 is 36, and 36 minus 25 is 11. So there are some problems that emphasize things about order of operations. If you need to do that section, you now go forward to Part B. And in doing Part B, when you are done, do not do Part C. Thank you. Hope that didn't sound too snotty. Do not do Part C. Show me Part B. Let me sign off, make sure you're doing it right. And then I know that you are ready for Part C, and I know you're going to do it right rather than have you do it wrong and just have it mess up. Okay?